trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation because the prophet invariably falls between two stools. If his predictions sound at all reasonable, you can be quite sure that in 20 or at most 50 years, the progress of science and technology has made him seem ridiculously conservative. On the other hand, if by some miracle a prophet could describe the future exactly as it was going to take place, his predictions would sound so absurd, so far-fetched, that everybody would laugh him to scorn. This has proved to be true in the past, and it will undoubtedly be true, even more so, of the century to come. So, if what I say now seems to you to be very reasonable, then I'll have failed completely. Only if what I tell you appears absolutely unbelievable have we any chance of visualizing the future as it really will happen. However, the most intelligent inhabitants of that future world won't be men or monkeys. They'll be machines, the remote descendants of today's computers. They will start to think, and eventually they will completely outthink their makers. I suspect that organic or biological evolution has about come to its end, and we are now at the beginning of inorganic or mechanical evolution, which will be thousands of times swifter.
In the landscape of technology, a story unfolded that would redefine the future, the story of artificial intelligence. It began with a dream, envisioned by Alan Turing's Turing test, positing a near future where machines could mirror human thought.
The interesting question is, just because something thinks differently from you, does that mean it's not thinking?
At the 1956 Dartmouth Conference, led by John McCarthy, this dream took its first breath as artificial intelligence.
And one of the things that happened at that conference was a comparison of the brain and computers.
This era birthed marvels like ELIZA, Joseph Weizenbaum's language processor, and Shaky the robot, a vanguard for integrated AI systems.
The hardware was really pretty primitive, but the software architecture and the software algorithms are what changed the world.
Frank Rosenblatt's perceptrons, capable of solving simple classification problems, opened doors to learning machines, seeding today's neural networks.
He's using it to explore the mysterious problem of how the brain learns.
The field was abuzz, setting the roots for the Goliath industry that AI makes up today. Marvin Minsky, John McCarthy, and others steered computer science from data crunching into realms of complex learning and reasoning. Today, artificial intelligence is revolutionizing every facet of our world. It has improved healthcare and medicine by aiding in early diagnosis and the development of pharmaceuticals. It has begun to transform environmental conservation with predictive models for climate change and natural disasters. In education, natural language processing is tailoring learning experiences to individual needs, enhancing accessibility and engagement. As we look to the future, it becomes clear that the potential of AI to improve our world is immeasurable, but like all advancements, it's far from perfect. AI algorithms can lead to cybersecurity breaches, dangerous weapons manufacturing, and privacy loss through widespread surveillance. And with the spread of AI-generated misinformation, the line between that which is and isn't real becomes blurred, a terrifying prospect for a society built on trust in its institutions.
So I think that we are getting close to intelligent machines, but they're showing the necessary weaknesses of intelligence.
As the field of artificial intelligence continued to proliferate, so too did it begin to enter the minds of the public. It saturated film and television, drawing wide conclusions and inspiring awe and fear in equal measure.
One day the AIs are going to look back on us the same way we look at fossil skeletons in the plains of Africa.
Film and TV reflect not only our fascination with the potential of AI, but also our apprehension about its boundaries. Its narratives not only entertain, but also provoke critical thought surrounding the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. While to many, the dystopian apocalypse of AGI seems a far-fetched exaggeration, fears of AI as an existential and epistemic threat continue to grow. But debates on the legitimacy of these threats have polarized scholars, leaving much uncertainty as to what the path forward should be in terms of regulating AI.
Biden administration's newest effort to control the growth of artificial intelligence.
New presidential order on artificial intelligence.
The White House rolling out a sweeping executive order today aiming to monitor and regulate the risks of artificial intelligence.
My worst fears are that we, the field, the technology, the industry, cause significant harm to the world.
I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.
The type of system that we're talking about that might approach human-level intelligence have not been designed. They don't exist. And so discussing their danger and their potential harm is a bit like, discussing the sex of angels.
We should be talking about things like legislation, things like the risks of bias, the ways in which AI is being used maybe in ways that isn't very good for society at large, but instead we're focusing on these hypothetical risks.
And I started reading more of the research that's been done to study whether we can build machines that we will not lose control of. And the horrible realization is we don't know how to do that yet.
Does humanity know what it's doing?
No.
You believe they can understand?
Yes.
You believe they are intelligent?
Yes.
Will they have self-awareness, consciousness?
Oh, yes. I think they will in time.